All right. We are now going to focus on this one, x squared minus 1 over x plus 1, which is equals to negative 2. As you can see here, we start with the restriction. We've got one restriction, and the restriction states that x plus 1, so we say is equals to 0. Then we say x cannot equal negative 1. Because if we place negative 1 here, then we have undefined. Then we move forward. The first step that we're going to deal with is the numerator. X squared minus 1 is a difference of two squares. So what do we need? We need to factorize, which gives us x minus 1 and x plus 1 all over x plus 1, which is equal to negative 2. Now, because here they are multiplying, I'm allowed to cancel. So I'm now left with x minus 1, which is equals to negative 2. And then when I transpose, it becomes negative 2 plus 1, and I've got x, which is equals to negative 1. Now remember, the restriction said that our x cannot be equal to negative 1 because it makes this undefined. So we come and we write that there is no solution. Why? Because x cannot equal negative 1. And just like that, we are done. Then we go to the next question. The next question states that we've got x plus 6 all over x squared minus 4. Observe, we have got another difference of 2 squared minus, we have got x plus 2, and the numerator is 2, which is equal to negative 1 over x plus 2. So we've got x plus 2 was our denominator and a negative 1 here. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to factorize. So I write my x plus 6, and when I factorize x squared minus 4, I say x minus 2, and I've got x plus 2 minus, I've got this x plus 2, I've got 2, and I've got x plus 2, and the negative 1 is a numerator. So now I'm going to write the restrictions. And the restrictions are x minus 2 and x plus 2. So we've got x minus 2 and x plus 2, and then we state that when I transpose this negative 2, it becomes a positive 2. So our x cannot equal 2, and our x cannot equal, when I transpose the positive 2, it becomes a negative 2, because it would make these fractions undefined. We'll end up having zeros as our denominators. All right, from there, now we're going to multiply. So here I've got x minus 2 and x plus 2. Remember, the lowest common denominator is this x minus 2 and x plus 2, because there is x plus 2, there's x plus 2. But what they don't have, these ones, it's x minus 2. So x minus 2 and x plus 2 are my lowest common denominator. So now I come and say x minus 2, x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 6 all over x minus 2 and x plus 2. This is the denominator. Then minus, I have 2 over x plus 2. I'm going to multiply by first this x plus 2, which is available to this term, followed by the x minus 2, which is part of my lowest common denominator, which is not found on this denominator. Right? Let me adjust the screen. All right. Then I say is equal to, I've got a negative 1 over x plus 2. I multiply by x plus 2 and x minus 2. Then I start the cancelling game. This x plus 2 cancels out that x plus 2. This x plus 2 cancels out this x plus 2. This x minus 2 cancels out that x minus 2, and this x plus 2 cancels out this. So from this first term, I'm left with x plus 6. So I write my x plus 6 here. Then here now I say this negative 2 multiplied by x, I get a negative 2x. This negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, I get a positive 4, right? From there, I say is equals to negative 1 multiplied by x, it's a negative x. Negative 1 times negative 2 is a positive 2. Then from there, now I say 1 minus 2x, it gives me a negative x. I transpose this negative x, it becomes a positive x. So I tick these that I've already dealt with. And then now I say 6 plus 4. And 6 plus 4 gives me what? 6 plus 4 gives me 10. Okay, which is equal to, I have, which is equals to, I have a 2 here. If I transpose that 2, basically I've got a 0 here. So I'm left with 10, and 10 is not equal to 2. So which means that there's no solution here. I said x plus 6. Yes, negative 2 times this, which is negative. This times that, which is positive. That and that, which is this negative, and that times that, which is this positive. So there's no solution because the 10 is not equal to the 2. Right. Yeah.